Alright, here is a quick video on why aftermarket parts can really suck sometimes. Alright, customer comes in, alternator seized, snap the belt, they need a new alternator, they need a new belt, put a new battery in, everything's nice and good, ready to go, battery, alternator, belt, everything's fine, start the car up, battery lights still on. So, take a look at the alternator. This is an aftermarket one. I see a lot of people having issues with it, having to get the factory alternators, or having issues with different things, battery sensors, wires coming from the PCM, that type of thing. But in this case, if you unplug this one wire connector, this is the feed that goes to the battery light. The charging voltage goes through that, signals the battery light to stay off when it sees what it wants to. Well, in this case, it's not going to see what it wants to, because if you look way down in here, kind of tough to see, you can see that little bent pin, flat basically, a little sticking up at the end there. That pin should be straight, vertical, up and down, so the connector can plug into it, and that is not the case here. Why? Because aftermarket. That's why. Now, I can't say that I'm going to avoid aftermarket alternators when this aftermarket alternator is like a third of the price of a factory one. For one of these Civics, you're talking, I don't know, $700-800 to get one from Honda. Most people aren't going to do it. You know who's definitely not going to do it? The guy who has a 2015 Civic with almost 200,000 miles on it. You open the door, there's water in the door pocket. I don't know why, but that's not the guy who's going to spend all the money on the new alternator. So what do? You got to get aftermarket. So you get aftermarket, and then you get shit like this. You get fucked up little connector pins that don't plug into this properly. I can almost guarantee you when I straighten that pin out and put it in here and it plugs in, that battery light's going to go away. And what do you know? The light's off. Straighten the pin, plug the connector in, no more battery light. Would have been chasing my tail all day on this if I thought I had a bad alternator and it was just a matter of, just need a different alternator and I have to wait for that to come in and I switch it out, I got to do the whole job again. But nope, it was just a bent pin on the one connector because it's aftermarket, and some dipshit who rebuilds these things just didn't give a fuck when he made it and bent the pin over sideways so that way nobody could use it. This is the stuff you get with aftermarket. That's what aftermarket has come to. Shit parts. So I'm not saying don't use aftermarket, but I'm just saying these are things to kind of, expect with aftermarket parts nowadays. Anyways, that's my rant on aftermarket parts. Civic's running fine. It's just a bent pin, something stupid. So, if you happen to put a alternator in a Civic, such as this one. This is 2015. And you have an issue with the new alternator going in, that there's a battery light that's still on. A lot of people want to immediately jump at the battery sensor. That's not often the case. Usually, it's going to be something related to the alternator itself, where that's the last thing you replace. In this case, it is just because of that one single wire connector that comes off the alternator that runs the feed for the battery light. So if you happen to run across this, check that connector, that wire, that pin, if you're getting an aftermarket alternator especially. But even if you get a new one, it's a small pin, it's very easy to bend it. Luckily you can just bend it back if that's the case, and you can save yourself a lot of time running around and, seeing if you have to replace an alternator again. Or, it's a pretty quick alternator to do on this, but on something else, then, it's going to be a real problem. The customer's going to get pissed if you have to, do it twice. Now it's taking twice as long. You don't want to do it. You're losing money that way. So, just kind of my 2 cents on it from getting fucked on aftermarket parts many times in my career. Just something to watch. So hopefully this helps out, some of you guys out there that might run into this problem. Let me know.